Feel like everybody's really tired of that question. You know, Micah's gone, so like I feel like we should stop bringing up his name.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk. Right back. Like I never left, man. Listen, I hope y'all having a phenomenal Friday. Before we get into the content, do me the biggest favor. If you like what you see and you love the content, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. Also, shout out to my channel sponsor, Sleeper, for sponsoring this video, man. The best in daily fantasy picks, man. If you're not familiar with Sleeper, let me help you get familiar.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code CFT. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Thank you, Sleeper, for sponsoring this video. Hey, man, we're going to be doing our fantasy picks probably tomorrow, man. Stay tapped in because we're going to do it together. As I learn the app, you're going to learn the app. We're going to go and get this 100% match bonus together. Use code CFT. Now, last night, man, I know we lost. The elephant in the room, we lost. Before everybody thinks I'm trying to duck the loss, we lost the game. But there's a lot of more nuance to this thing. You can't just black and white it like the Eagles fans want you to. No, it's not great to lose actual football games, but it is great to be able to have great takeaways. And I wanted to see the temperament of my players. Y'all know I love to run these videos where I grab clips of the players' interviews. So you, not me, sometimes I can tell y'all what I heard, and it's from my point of view. I like to let y'all listen to the interview. Just let it play through, hear what they're saying, and I'll play them coming up in a video. I just want y'all to see the temperament of some of the players because they're not broken. They're not saddened. If anything, they sound encouraged and hungry. That's what I want to see. 100%. From George Pickens to Sam Williams. Sam Williams is tired. Before we even get too far into the content, Sam Williams is tired of the Micah Parsons questions. I'm going to play his video first because Sam ain't playing with y'all. Sam is tired. I'm tired too. He's tired of the questions. He's tired of people asking him about Micah. Micah ain't here no more. Micah is not here no more. You feel me? That's why let me let you hear what Sam said.
Oh, somebody told me. I was like, shoot, if I was out there, he would have to see me. But yeah, anything for that my dog.
Ever seen anything like that again?
Nah, that's crazy. It was crazy. Spitting is like, I feel like it's not even disrespectful. It's just hateful. It's like, I don't know, man. Just don't spit on me, please, because we both gonna be in the locker room.
You feel like you guys had to start helping MICAH out since you were able to get that done?
I mean, I'm just like, I feel like everybody's really tired of that question. Micah's gone, so like I feel like we should stop bringing up his name. He's on Green Bay. You should ask about the Cowboys and worry about what we got in the locker room. Micah's always going to be part of the family, especially in the D-line room. But other than that, like, that's his business. You got to go ask David. That's his agent. I don't have no say. Jerry Jones, you got to ask him. But me, I'm worried about me, So, I mean, I can give you his number. You can call Micah and ask him any questions you need. But me, please don't ask me no questions about that, man. That's him, and I'm me.
Like I said, man, Sam is not trying to do this every time we have a good game. If we have a so-so game or whatever's going on with the defense or the team, it's, yo, what would you have done if Micah was here? If Micah had came into the locker room at this time of day, how would you have responded? He like, yo, man, stop talking to me about that dude. He not here. And I'm with him. I told you last week I wanted to turn the page. We didn't initiate the trade. Jerry Jones did. Ask Jerry. Go talk to Micah. Even go talk to his agent. But stop talking to me. I'm with him. It does us no good. The continued discussion does it. In week 4, let's talk about it. But it ain't on week 4. It's on to the Giants right now. So I feel him on that. But hearing George Pickens sound confident, CeeDee Lamb saying, yo, he not done. He can't wait to get back on the field. I just like what I've been hearing, or what I have heard since last night. And shout out to Jane Slater, because she the one that gave me the idea. She was like, do yourself a favor and go listen to George Pickens' interview, because everyone keep telling me that he going to be a crash out. I know he chokeslammed dude last night, and that's not becoming – they're still on the battlefield. I'm not mad about that, especially if y'all spit on my quarterback, Philly. Especially if y'all spit on Dak. I don't feel sorry for y'all because George Pickens threw one of your players to the ground. Get over it. Grow up. But as far as Pickens, man, he kept his head about him. He does not sound frustrated with the 3 targets. I think we're going to get him way more involved. He had a really strong catch with his hands to move the chains. Too bad we couldn't cash in and actually get in the end zone. And I think we'll get there. CD had a phenomenal game outside of the drops. I think our 1-2 punch is going to be potent because, as you can see, we got the weapons. Dak Prescott was out there dealing. He was dealing. PFF grade through the roof. PFF literally graded him better than Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I know. The guy that got the victory. How did he? No. If you watched the game, you had eyeballs. You seen who was the better quarterback on the field last night. Actually throwing the football. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's not about them no more. We'll talk about them the next time we play them. Now we're just talking about how we can get better. But let me let you hear some of the players talk real quick, and then we'll talk about them.
You guys obviously didn't come away with the outcome you wanted, but as far as this being one of the biggest tests that you'll face this season, what's your biggest takeaway as far as you guys' level of competition at this season?
You said the biggest test? Just from this game?
Yeah, I mean, this game being one of the biggest early tests that you'll have, just kind of walking away from it, seeing that you guys were so competitive and could have taken this win. What's the biggest takeaway from you looking back at this game?
Just keep going. Like I said, we only lost by 4, so just keep fighting, kind of try to put ourselves in better situations so we're up for, you know what I mean? And that's just like the game of football all over the league. You just want to put yourself in the best situation so you're on the totem pole, you know what I mean?
What'd you do in the rain delay?
I think we just sat in here and stretched and waited till we got back ready to get back in the game.
Remind you of the Pittsburgh-Dallas game last year?
Yeah, I guess it's a PA thing. Yeah, I think it's a PA, yeah.
How anxious are you to get back to work and try to wrench this one away and get to the New York Giants?
Super anxious. First game, just like the Eagles, everything is running on one accord and it's in game level, so it's all being tested. So now since we got a game under our belt, I'm for sure ready to get back in the lab, and now we know what the game to expect. We know certain plays, certain coverages, people going to play against us. Now it's the first game, so definitely ready to get back to the lab.
What were your thoughts about the way Shotty called the game, especially early?
I feel like he did great. Like I said, we went down there and scored 7 immediately. So I feel like he did great, and the O-line did great. I think we did great as a team. It's just, like I said, at the end, waning moments, stuff didn't go our way.
How much of a confidence builder is when that first drive does score a touchdown? How much does that do for you guys as players?
It was great, especially for me, first time being here, going down, scoring 7, getting previous Super Bowl champs. I feel like it was a great energy booster, especially for the sideline.
We watched the game, finished doing the corrections that we need to, and pretty much just get ready to saddle up back, get back at it next week. For the most part, I feel like top to bottom, we played pretty solid. We played against a good football team, and we showed that we're a damn good football team too. So, like I said, we just got to get back in the lab, make our corrections, and then maneuver from there.
One thing Jerry said was just how impressed he was with how Shotty had you guys ready to play, and obviously anytime you have a new coaching staff, first impressions matter to us on the outside. How much does first impressions matter to you guys, and how validating was it to see how ready to play you guys were?
It really wasn't a first impression because, from the offseason when he got the coaching job, we knew based off of just the messages and, how he was already, building our foundation of this team this year of what we was going to get from Coach Shotty. So it wasn't nothing like it was a first impression for us. We just came out here and, all the time we spent with each other all this offseason, we built a bond, and it was like, he didn't have to say much for us. We was ready to come out here and play as hard as we can for him as well as the team and everything else.
I know you're upset with yourself, man. How do you put it into words? How it went down?
Man, that's terrible. Honestly, I feel like, I can't point no fingers at nobody else, you know what I'm saying? And I take full accountability and everything else that come with it because, as for me as a player, I've prayed for moments like that, you know what I'm saying, and the ball to come my way. And obviously for me to not come up with it, bro, it stings a little bit. But I will tell you, if you think I'm not coming back any times harder than this, you got another thing coming.
How surprised were you just because, you talked in training camp about how, the key thing was, not to drop the ball, and I don't know if you had 2 drops off at the end.
Yeah, I didn't. But, hey, God has a mysterious way of humbling folks, and I did come in with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, but again, it's a lesson well learned, and again, I deserve everything that come with it.
So you went to the tent. You go?
Oh yeah, all is well. They made me go to the tent because I sat down on the field a little too long for their liking, so they just wanted to do a little, you know.
CD, does one bother you more than the other?
Nah, they all sting the same, honestly. But the ones down the stretch kind of hurt me a lot because, I mean, I pray for those type of things. But again, it's game one. I'll be back. I just hope everybody else ready.
Do you think about them and that motivates you, or you try to move past it as quickly as you can?
A little bit of both.
Obsess about it.
A little bit of both.
What did you like about the first half of the team?
You don't win the game in the first half. You don't win the game in the first half.
What are your thoughts on the offense in general and the way it performed tonight?
We put up a nice, we had a couple stretches where we were looking like the team that we supposed to, and then we ended up turning the ball over, having drops, and for example, mine, all of them, honestly. And I just feel like we have so much more room for improvement, and we can definitely be the team that we want to be. Just put our head down and continue to work.
See, I love everything I'm hearing. One of the things I keep hearing throughout the interviews is what we need to do, me and my brothers, you know what I'm saying, how we can get better. There are some I's when it comes to I can do better, but everything else is we as a unit. And that's a cultural thing. That means that some of the stuff that Brian Schottenheimer has been preaching is seeping into the players. Like, I love what I'm saying from Tyler Guyton. Battled last night. Like, they're not hanging their head. If anything, they're frustrated. Like, yo, we had them. That was our game to win. I love it. I do. Because this is what, like I said, this is why content creation is important. Because the nuance that gets left out in national media is why we are important. These little things in between games can leave you excited or not excited. You feel me? You can win a game you're supposed to lose. And you can 100% lose a game you were supposed to win. That's what happened last night. When the entire national media has been spending week after week for the last 7 months, Cowboys is trash, they're tire fire, they're not going to do this, not going to do that. And then within one day, I'm hearing Colin Cowherd sound different, Ryan Clark sound different, Mike Greeny or whatever sound different. Everybody, Stephen A. Smith trying to hold on to his hate, but even Dan Orlovsky was trying to hate, but he's like, I mean, like, it's hard to lie about what you've seen. When you just hyped up, this is what the problem is. Y'all hyped up the Eagles so much, like, yo, that they were untouchable. Then when you go see somebody actually go put their hands on them, you can't downplay it. And that's what people can't do. They're like, damn, I've been telling everybody the Eagles is unbeatable and the Eagles is, no one can hang with them. And then you watch the Cowboys take it to them and you like, shit, I can't lie about it. You feel me? But it's all good, though. We're going to build on the loss. You know what I'm saying, for everybody? There's no moral victories. I don't care what you're talking about. We're going to build on the loss, get better. So on to the Giants. We got a mini bye week. Anybody that's nicked up can get healthy. And we're going to go from there, man. But listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about how the players' temperament is, how you feel about last night's game. We're just building. We're building. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my channel sponsor, Sleeper. Aha.